So you would think that that would just be a wonderful thing. Like, oh my God, finally. But it is the first time in the relationship where there's an impasse. In other words, when the addict was using, there was some kind of unconscious or implicit agreement of how we are as a couple, even if it's painful. You know, being miserable is not a reason that people split up. People will stay together and be miserable, like I said, for 30 plus years. So when the person gets sober, now there's an impasse. There's one person who says, hey, I want you to keep doing what you're doing because that's comfortable. I know how to respond to that. They're clinging to the old way. The person who gets sober and, let's say, jumps into recovery then says, hey, I've got all these people over here that I like, I'm interested, I'm going to meetings, I'm going to different events, and they start to have a life outside of the marriage, and for the first time. No longer is this couple merged and joined at the hip like they were before in some sort of symbiotic dark side of the honeymoon. Now this person has broken away, so to speak, and starts to have a life of their own. And in many ways, that's a good thing. However, they also have to learn the important skill of what is healthy differentiation in a marriage. You can't just say, leave me alone, I'm going to do what I want to do, which is basically what the practicing partner says when they get sober. But the risk with that is that they keep abandoning their partner in the same way that they did when they were using their, drug of choice. So teaching couples that getting sober is a good thing, and they each have to learn how to focus on what they're thinking, feeling, fearing, hoping for, and being courageous enough to risk disclosing that in the context of a close personal relationship, and risk whatever they think is going to happen if they do that. Maybe the person's going to leave me. Maybe we'll get closer and more intimate, and that feels scary too. So that's the work that needs to happen.